Hey man, we're here having a discussion, man, about the greatest bomb that the United States government dropped on the black community, right? And this ain't gonna be no conspiracy talk. This is all factual information. Now, it's facts that the government dropped drugs and dope in the black community, right? And a lot of times we only speak about that, we only talk about that, right? But in all actuality, the real bomb that they dropped, that shit ain't got nothing on the real bomb, right? The real bomb they dropped was half fructose corn syrup. The real bomb they dropped was all these Arabics coming into the community selling nothing, right, but a poor diet to the people. Now, at the end of the day, yeah, people have a choice, but those people really don't get a choice. You know what I'm saying? In those small black communities, people don't have cars, right? They're not traveling out of their communities. It's a community for a reason. You do your shopping, you do your living here. And at the end of the day, when we're talking about high fructose corn syrup, we're talking about sugar, we're talking about sodium, that has killed way more people than guns and drugs. Facts, right?
Yep.
All of that stuff has cancer running rapid in the black community, not just the world, right? When you see these young boys going to school and they saying that these young black boys get ADHD, right? Where do you think the ADHD come from? It's a proven fact that you can't test for that. It comes from a poor diet. It comes from these young boys, these young girls in the black community eating nothing but noodles every day for dinner. Coming home, eating cereal, drinking tons of milk, tons of fake ass juices. When I say fake ass juices, I'm talking about high fructose corn syrup, tons of sugar, right? Eating a poor diet will do what? Lead to a poor man. You can't think clear. You can't operate clear. Right? You can't go to school and, you know, pretty much be calm, cool, and collective when you running on a ton of sugar. We all know sugar is the biggest drug in the world, whether you believe it or not. Sugar is the #1 drug and the #1 killer. So a lot of times, man, when I sit back and I look how, you know, these news media outlets push black on black violence, push the black man this, the white woman talking about drugs, right? They're only pushing that because they don't want people to know the real culprit. They don't want people to know the real #1 killer. They ain't never talking about Cheerios, right? They ain't never talking about Frosted Flakes. They ain't never talking about none of these companies who know the ingredients that they putting together and they bagging up and they selling. It's killing people. It's giving people cancer. At the end of the day, yeah, it's a choice, right? But a lot of these people are uneducated. A lot of these people go to the grocery store and they just buying and picking up whatever and putting it into their cart without reading it, right? I learned that from my dad. When I pick something up, I'll read it. Does it have fructose corn syrup? How much sodium does it have in it? Right, and a bunch of other ingredients. This is how we got to live our life, but a lot of people don't live that way, man. And at the end of the day, when you sit back and you look at all of these black people who are on government assistance, the government does what? Will give them a ton of food stamps. Give these black women a ton of food stamps. Give these uneducated black women a ton of food stamps, which leads to what? You give a black woman who's uneducated, who really don't care about her diet, who got a lot of other stuff going on in her life, and she's making excuses and don't have the time to sit down and really research and figure out what's going on with this food. You get that woman food stamps, and I guarantee you, and we all see it on Facebook, we all go to people's house, they buy nothing but bullshit. They buy nothing but bullshit. Hot Pockets, noodles, all type of sweets, donuts, cookies, cakes, cereals, milks. That's all they buy. They not taking their food stamps and buying nothing but organic, right? They're not taking their food stamps and getting fish and chicken. They going to get pork hot dogs, right? They going to tons of bread. And at the end of the day, when you look at it, it's like, damn, they act as if they helping people, right? But when you look at it, they really killing people with those food stamps without killing you. I'm gonna kill you without killing you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Basically, that's like giving a heroin addict the key to the trap.
Yeah.
All I gave you was the key to the trap.
Facts.
I didn't give you the heroin.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, when that heroin addict goes into the trap, he gonna get heroin.
Yeah.
You feel me? And at the end of the day, man, we just wanted to drop this video, man, to to put something on your brain. That's what's going on, man. They killing motherfuckers with food stamps. Facts. They killing motherfuckers with food stamps. You wanna know why your child so bad, like Boosie said? You wanna know why your little boy's off the chain, got an attitude, right? Can't sit still. They saying he got ADHD. Yeah, he a boy. That's what boys do. But I'm talking about to the next level, man. You gotta change those kids' diet. And if not, they die. I love y'all.